Good eve, chat. How are you all? Yay, we're back, we're back. How exciting. Make sure I've got the proper thing up here. I still have the image of Eden up. Oh, oops. Nice. Oh, also, just for you to... Oh, no, never mind. You've already seen that. I've uploaded and shared out the Tempest blueprints, too. It's not complete yet, as we discussed in Discord, but it's there to give a rough idea of where everyone is at on the ship. Oh, chat. It's so nice to have you all here. Whew, it's good to be back. Hey, Rob. Let's see. I don't... I in trade for not having an opening scene tonight, I fleshed out so many backstories and potential things. It's amazing. So
Yay.
There's that. That's what I'm going to tell myself. I probably should have just taken the 10 minutes to write this, but I got really sucked into these people's stories. Like, oh my gosh, what? Very fun. So while you may recall, of course, a recap, I'm sure covered it all beautifully. The creepy AF vampire, Eden, the festival, and then everyone returning to the ship at the end of the session. And Cassius calling for a meeting in the galley. I'm actually going to rewind time a little bit and bring us back to that moment where Xia and Vic had stepped away and gone their own way in the festival, with Xia noticing that Vic, was a bit preoccupied, sort of scanning faces and figures in the crowd, so he's maybe looking for something or someone, and getting pulled back into the conversation, but multitasking Vic is not a good multitasker, so clearly. So I'd like to rewind time and step into that. So just to help set the scene, Xia, it's moderately late at night, with the sky open up above, stars spanning. That there are is a number of quick pop-up merchant stalls set up along the streets of the center area of Staffney. Strings of white bulbs hung between the different stands offer a very festive, fun look and feel to the night. Fried foods, people cheering and having fun in the streets, pleasant conversation, music coming from here and there. Feel the air. Nice toasty warm night here in Staffney. You and Vic let the party know, heading off in a different direction to check something else out. And you get a few streets over, and I'll put us in there.
And so Xia, I'm assuming, notices and would probably try to spy away and get like maybe a bouquet of drumsticks from different animals. So it's like, Vic's love language.
Yes, definitely.
And just kind of pop up in front of him when he's like looking in a particular direction, and just kind of be like, hey, you seem distracted, and then kind of just hand it over. What's going on?
Well, that's always like looking over all the meat bouquet. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to split my attention. This is, what is this? Rip some off.
So that one's rabbit, but a small one this time. Because I needed something to go with the because that one's emu, and this one they called it moa. I've never seen one before, but like I wanted some smaller ones to go with the really big one in the center. You need at least 3 meats to kind of complete something like this.
Well, it's beautiful. He kind of wipes a tear forming in the corner of his eye. I love it.
So have you been to Staffney before?
Oh, no, I've never been here.
Yeah, because you're looking around like you're looking for something. I don't know, but just like typically when people get to new places, they don't look around like they're trying to find something. It's just kind of a little bit less aiming,
right.
so to speak.
You're right. You're right. It's like you can see through me, and he takes another. Right.
Oh, that would be cool, but it would be really difficult. I bet
this
Synestaire
is
can
just.
probably see right through people. That
Oh.
would not surprise me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. He takes another by kind of patting his chest, like at the thought of being seen through.
Incredible. So,
Oh, so well, this is the closest I've ever been. My home island is supposed to be near Staffney. My adoptive parents, they spoke of it often. It's a place where they themselves, well, their grandparents fled some time ago, bringing their parents, and then they were born. And was it Atmos? Yeah, Atmos. No, it wasn't Atmos. It was the Twin Cities. Hmm. Um, oh gosh, I cannot think of the name of that city. Um, there, and that's I was sent here. I was sent there from my island. My real parents. Knowing my adoptive parents. Families were tied together. Anyway, they speak often of my home island, and I've just never been this close. I keep looking for other people like me in the crowd. What I'm looking for, just not running into anyone from there or someone I might know. Maybe some kin.
you think they stand out pretty much, and like
Right.
looking over everybody else who's probably like a foot and a half shorter than us.
Yeah, for
Like it,
sure.
uh,
Hey.
uh, were there large festivals in the stories with your adoptive parents at least? Like, was that something people would gather for?
Well, most of the was passed down from my adoptive parents' grandparents. But it was fairly tribal island. So there were a number of feasts and festivals and other beautiful performed arts and such. Magnificent hunts and games. But I'm sure nothing quite like this. This is beautiful, but not quite as primal as I understand.
I mean, we could just burn it all down.
That would be very primal.
It would
But
be something, but of course, well, looking around once again at everybody, it's just like, it might be frowned upon.
right.
Cassius would probably not be super happy about
Oh,
that.
I. Oh, well,
Oh,
I don't even think there's anyone here, of course. I didn't really think I'd find anyone here, but just can't help but hope and look.
well, you know, if we were gonna run into anybody who might have taken refuge here, I don't even know how they maybe would have, well, who knows? But potentially the first day we were here, we were in one of the lower class districts. Do you think maybe if anyone had survived, they would have been able to get here?
Yeah, I imagine so.
I mean, knowing how classist the island is, I can't imagine that they would treat people well, but there seems like a good community over there.
I think
I completely forget the name of the district there.
Oh, the rustic
The
district.
rustic district. Thank you so much.
It's not. I think I'll do that. I was also thinking perhaps there's just a place that deals with maps and such. Maybe there's I could just find the coordinates and.
There was a topography shop when we came earlier,
Oh.
looking for gifts for Bryleth.
Oh, hey. Do you think
We could
that
see if they're open.
you don't mind?
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We're in the right district for that.
That's for sure. If you have a moment, I'd love to share a little bit about my island, and he'll kind of look around, find a bench nearby, kind of like gesture over to see if you want to sit.
Yeah. And yeah, see you later.
He'll sit down and he'll have a look of eagerness kind of come over his face as he starts describing what he knows of his home island. He shares that it is called Muthulani. It's full of mountains and a very dry, arid island. A lot of deserts as well. There are a number of it's almost like it was some ruined civilization from a time long past buried beneath the sand and within the mountains. Let's see. They apparently have homes and some traveling clan nomadic clans will roam the surface, but many actually reside beneath the ground, underground cities. And he'll talk a little bit about the some of the old rituals. He'll get into even the ritual that he's been working on with you, and talk about some of the components that he has were from that island. They're found on that island, and somewhat rare. I think that as he kind of comes across that part, I've been thinking of that. If I find this island and if we have the time, I'd love to perhaps go on an excursion with you and collect some of the items we need together, and I could teach you a bit more. My adoptive parents did something similar. There's a bit of a ritual to understanding how to perform this. There's information and an understanding for each component, why it's used, what its history is within the clan. The journey itself, I've never been able to take properly, and I'd love to share that with you if it comes to be, and if you're willing.
An arduous journey to collect a bunch of items. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I could be prepared for something like that. And I imagine that Vic is going to take her seriously, and then she's just going to kind of laugh him and be like, "Of course I'm into that, you dingus."
Oh, oh, that's good.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And slightly lower stakes than what we're typically used to.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully no one will die this time. That would be great. I could go for a nice not that happening.
Aye.
That would be good.
Aye. If we could go one night without some sort of danger facing us all. Of course, like several blocks away, there's a vampire attack on the rest of the party. So.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if anything else goes wrong, I think the gods themselves have decided that we're cursed or something, right?
Right.
What are they gonna do? Like pair us with some undead or whatever? I don't know.
Oh no, don't. Oh, but Liazana was Captain was speaking about a bloody vampire in the asylum.
Vampires aren't real.
Well, that's what I said. But it's just the thoughts of. I mean,
just in stories,
wait.
you know.
I mean, there isn't much that scares me, but I'll tell you, a vampire.
The big fangs and you would kind of like get in his
face
a little bit.
No, the bushy shoulder. No. You.
Who knew the man who just loves to eat meat that would be his biggest fear.
Oh, right.
Having his meat eaten.
Right. Right. Oh, I'd hate to have that happen. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, all right. Kind of like take your hand, if you seem okay with that, and clasp it in both of his, and just kind of hold it up here. Thank you, Xia, for all that you do and all that you are. You mean a lot to me.
You mean a lot to me too, Vic.
It's the goofiest smiling.
Oh my gosh. You look like such an idiot.
Oh, well.
In a good way. In a good way. In a manly way.
Sure. All right.
Let's get a drink.
It's a great idea. I think having a few drinks before we talk to the cartographer is best.
That might be good. That might be nice.
Nice. All right.
So I'm definitely assuming once they get to the bar or something that the toast is to no more vampires.
Yes, no more vampires. Ooh, he shudders. He's doing.
And then I wasn't sure if you were going to do a transition there.
Nice. That's perfect. Yeah. I'm also gonna say that. Oh, shame on me. I don't have my dice out. The cartography shop is open.
At this hour?
And open, and that Vic kind of obnoxiously knocks the door in, attempting to knock. And it's not a very sturdy door.
I don't know.
Let me just quickly get these dice out, because I won't make you role play the whole exchange to see if they have the stuff, but I want to roll and see if they have. Set coordinates. Hi. Here it is. All right. The shopkeep is awoken in the back room to the sound of the thudding door. And it comes out, and after a brief, misunderstanding where it looks like Vic and maybe and you are breaking in. They understand. No, they're just you're there to look and see if you have these coordinates. The shopkeep says, "What's good?"
I'm definitely imagining Vic just being like, "Oh no, we're okay. We're just here for this," and Leah being like, "But just so you know, we could have broken in if we wanted to, but we didn't. So you should be happy about that."
Hey, but we didn't. that's right.
Kind of thing.
Awesome. Love it. And they will have a map to give to the two of you, and they're going to explain that the reason this is kind of difficult to find is that while there are coordinates, it's not always an accessible island. There's some sort of weather pattern that obscures it, makes travel through that incredibly difficult to navigate there. It's not the season to travel there, but Vic seems very pleased that he has coordinates. He knows roughly when the next season is to try and go through, to request anyway that. Yeah, not too far away. Yeah. All right. And unless you have anything else you want to do for the night, well, we can say you head back to the ship. You have anything you'd like to do?
I think we might probably see if there are any, like, I don't know, vegetables or fruits that are in season to bring back for Bryleth and the rest of the crew, of course. Have like a pact to not talk about all the meat that we ate.
Yes.
In front of Bryleth at all.
Pinky swear to
and then we'll maybe just try to find a couple little trinkets for maybe Synestaire, Cassius, Ashavar, and Liazana, maybe. Just small things, like nothing big.
Okay.
Because it's a festival, and
yeah,
you know, we got to go to it, and we feel kind of bad that we left everybody back in the boring old ship where nothing happens.
Nice. Well, they were here. You were all walking through the festival, and you split off, so they were able to. But of course, you're still of course welcome to get some trinkets and stuff that you may come across. If you have anything silly you want to get for that, please feel free to.
I definitely. Synestaire is going to be the hardest. Maybe if we can find like a little tiny novelty instrument, like a kazoo or something.
Yes, perfect.
Or like a finger piano, maybe.
Awesome. Perfect. You can find either of those if you wish, for sure. There's a sever. Yeah.
I'm good. Feel free to pass it back.
Nice.
Sorry for taking so long in the excursion.
All right, and that'll sort of advance us towards the end of the night, where Xia and Vic, of course, you return to the ship. And I think you'll encounter, Eden just in passing as this new individual. But everyone is sort of finding their way to the galley. Did we advance to the next morning last session, or is this still nighttime, I think, right?
We advanced to the next day. Cassius goes to meet his brother, and he comes back to the ship.
Okay. Right.
So it's like
there's a kaiju fight.
There's like so it's like the night after that.
Right. Okay. Yep. Nighttime. Just the next night. Okay.
So Xia might have seen the kaiju fight between Guardian and Eden.
I forget. That's what it was. Thank you.
Her and Vic were watching from the stands like we were.
Right. Like, this is great. So
Guardian. Who did Guardian fight?
Eden. The two of them are like complete opposites. Sparring. Eden is like calm, reserved, and but it was like an equal sparring. Just Guardian's going all out, and Eden was more like Keanu Reeves in the Matrix when he learns that he's in the Matrix, like Neo.
But any anime fight ever.
Yeah, it's like you almost can't. Yeah, it went into that. Like you almost can't see them at one point because Guardian does the bamp with smoke, and Eden does it with mist, and so it's like and it was like a good part of the day. It was like 5 or 6 hours. And
we all watched.
I mean, coming and going, part of it. But you and Vic were like, yes.
I definitely imagine there being like a comment of Bryleth to Xia where it's like, do you think that they're in love? Because the fighting thing. And Vic would probably still be in shock and awe that vampires exist.
Yeah. He's processing. Like he gets all tensed up when he's by like he's so superstitious about it.
But anyhow. Good to know that happened.
Yes. That day advanced, and then Cassius had gotten an invitation from his brother Lucian to join him for dinner at a very fancy restaurant, which he had Of course, his brother always trying to do this. Of course, wanting to catch up with Cassius too. But the dinner was actually with the two of them and the Fleet Commander of the United Aviation Federation over everything, which was Persicon Hughes. Also the woman, the cloud giant woman that you encountered on Glurblglck. Said that right?
Persicon.
Mm-hmm. And the brother was trying to be like, "Hey, you want in? I know you want to get into the the UAF, Cassius." But then it's a nice conversation. Everything else, a little bit of information was given to Cassius. Dinner ended. Fleet Commander left. Lucian and Cassius wrapped up dinner, and Cassius came back and called everyone to a meeting in the galley on that night. That is where we are. Okay, that brings us all up to curtain. Everyone is sort of piling in. Eden, the newcomers at one end of the table, like there wasn't ever really a chair on either end, but they pulled one around to the end. They're sipping on some wine. Guardian, a few seats down, like eating food and watching down at Eden like for the next challenge. Yeah, you all arrive and pull up seats. And Cassius, you're down the other end of the table. I'll let y'all take it away from there.
This isn't super big news, but there is a couple things I want to share with you guys, like as to what I was talking to about my brother. Obviously not personal family stuff, but stuff that's pertinent to you guys. So I got a chance to meet the Fleet Commander. And the Fleet Commander, it turns out, was the storm giant we saw as we were going back to the ship when we were all in that hallway. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yes, I remember you were talking in a funny language, and that lady was being extremely inappropriately, like trying to get to know us and stuff, asking us questions, and weird.
What a wild coincidence.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was super nervous. We recognized each other, but it turns out she said that she was in another place to my brother, who is one of the captains of the Federation, which leads me to believe that she was possibly doing something shady. I don't know exactly what it was.
Liza Minnelli.
But
what?
I don't know exactly what it was, but it's something that we kind of have to be on the lookout for, and I'm gonna report back to my brother if we see her again. Probably won't make it known to her that's what I'm doing, but if she's lying about her locations, that could be something potentially bad. I'm not entirely sure yet.
Of course she's lying.
She seemed a little weird before, so
she was trying to get us. She was trying to probe us for information, and we didn't give it to her, and she knew that she was looking shady. Lies.
This could be potentially linked to like what we're doing, like for is it Allie?
Allie? Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Just making sure I got that right. This could be linked to the mission that we're potentially doing for Allie. So I like good thing we didn't say anything, but we gotta I guess be on our P's and Q's when we see her and try to be as vague as we can. Like I don't know. It just seemed odd that she would show up around that time or lie about her location.
That would be a treasonable offense where I come. That'd be execution on sight. But you guys do it differently here.
I don't know if she's gonna get executed for possibly just not being in a place that she didn't report to be, but I don't know what that means. But it's something that we should keep a lookout for.
So watch our P's and Q's around the cloud giant person or around Allie?
The cloud giant person.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Specifically.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just a weird vibe she gave off at dinner. And as soon as we figured out who each other were, she immediately left. So I don't know what that means either. Yeah, with Bryleth? Yeah.
Do you expect to Do you expect for us to run into her again?
I hope not,
Yes.
but we could.
But... Okay.
I really hope we don't run into her again, but it is a possibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
Yeah, probably. But it's just something I want everybody to be on the lookout for. And
Sure.
I wanted to at least let you guys know that and not hide that from you, because that's something that does potentially affect all of us.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's really, really thoughtful of you to give us the information.
Yeah, I don't want us flying blind. And plus, there's multiple eyes. We typically go out together, but we may get split off from one another at one point. You never know what happens. So that's just an additional thing to look out for.
Sure.
Yes. That's all I had. But it is something that I just wanted everyone to be aware of. Yeah.
Cassius.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
Cassius, everybody. It's Cassius going.
Oh, thank you.
Anyone else have any announcements or anything?
I'm in love. Not really, but still.
Nice.
Oh, please enjoy this food. There was so much of it at this banquet. I want you guys to experience the experience that I had. They just let us take a bunch of it.
Cassius, it's so nice. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about you guys, and then just enjoy the food.
What is
Very
this?
well prepared. All sorts of different things that Cassius is throwing off the menu, like ding 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 ding. Ash is in the doorway though, having arrived like partway through the news, and when you ask if anyone else has an announcement, she'll come in. Well, I have a bit of news. Following up on everything there that we learned about that VonSutcliffe woman. I took the liberty of subtly asking around. I was able to speak to always best to speak with the help. They seem to know just about everything going on in any household. As you know where to lean or how much to pay. You can get a little information out of them. Convinced one of them that was in their best interest just to let us know some very innocuous information. Her whereabouts. Played it off like I was looking to make some sort of business proposal. But Tirianna VonSutcliffe, she has apparently left the island. Word is, I didn't know for sure, but they had heard that she was headed towards Atmos Isles, for what it's worth. She's looking at you, Liazana, through most of this. So she's speaking to everyone, but looking mostly at you with that concerned look that she's had the past few times she's talked to you about you getting hurt and everything else. Now, I'm not saying that we need to go after her if she is in fact one of these specters. No offense, Charles, but there it is.
Wait, so sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Well, so this Tirianna VonSutcliffe, she's with the specters?
Well, that's what like Cassius and everyone figured out. Like I fell from the cliff, VonSutcliffe and stuff.
Okay.
Well, she's the head of that great family there. Seems like most of the heads of these 5 great families here have just recently, within the past 10 years or so, changed to the youngest generation. Something, one way or another, has happened to the previous heads of house. I think one went missing, and a number of the other ones just passed away due to natural occurrences, as it's been reported. But right, Tirianna VonSutcliffe, she if someone's going to know about that sort of thing going on in their own house, I imagine it'd be them. Again, not looking to go after her per se. If she is indeed a specter, again, devil fans Charles, then they're dangerous. They are incredibly dangerous from everything I'm hearing. Mostly that look of concern with that Liazana.
I mean, what are we gonna do if they're not here?
There's a whole hospital full of vampires. I mean, and the people are not doing right by their citizens. We see beggars and children hungry in the streets. I mean, there's that.
Did you say a whole hospital full?
I mean, I was dressed in drag, and this guy, he told me that, there was,
Oh, the asylum. The asylum.
yes.
Okay. Never heard an asylum called a hospital before.
Eden leans forward a bit.
Was it hospitable?
No, not at all. I mean,
Ah,
yes
okay.
and no. I mean, I don't know.
I can't believe there would be like a nest of those things. No offense, Eden.
It's whatever. I do believe it was likely just the one that I tracked there.
Yeah, thank
I wonder
you
if that's
for doing that. Yeah.
It is my duty.
I wonder if that's the same one that bit one of them.
One of the specters? Or one of the asylum?
No, the vampire that attacked us.
Oh,
When we were leaving, I saw one of the patients had what appeared to be bite marks on their neck.
Likely.
I don't think Synestaire or sorry, who else was with me?
Ashavar.
Ashavar. Mm-hmm.
Ashavar. I don't think Synestaire and Ashavar noticed, but
I didn't.
I noticed the bite on one of their necks.
I just took your word, Captain.
I mean, when Vic and I were going through town with all the shops, we did notice there was like a bloodletting store, which was odd.
Oh, fuck.
But I assumed it was like animal blood for like potions and things. Do you think there's like a larger network of vampires here? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
How does this work? Like, is there like when the bite things happen, is it like a hive mind? Do they control each? Are they like zombies?
If there is a master that has created others, they can impose their will.
Okay, so do you have a master?
Are
you a master? Could you be a master? Ooh, okay. This raises so many questions.
I don't believe that there are any others here, Staffney.
Okay.
But it is good to think this.
Good to think that there's vampires everywhere.
No, to be paranoid, for sure.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, like definitely to herself is like, okay, an extra lock or two on the cabin door tonight might be. Yeah.
Should we wear things over our necks so they can't bite us?
Couldn't they bite you other places? Does it have to be the neck?
The feeding is actually a rather brutal bite. Sometimes vampires will simply mark their territory by those puncture wounds. The actual bite is an actual bite. Takes a great deal of flesh before lapping up the blood. Locks can be snapped in twain by a vampire, and anything you put around your neck as well. I can teach you more. We travel if you wish to keep you all relatively.
we expecting to come across more vampires?
You should always to come across that.
And other things, yes. Stay
They have
ready.
They have a point. I mean,
On a t-shirt. Should always expect to
They
come
have a
across
point.
vampires.
I got it, Cassius.
Awesome.
I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't the time for jokes, but I just thought I'd sneak that in there real quick.
Amazing.
Couldn't resist.
Well, then I guess that leaves the question. If Tirianna's not here, then and we need to get this technology back to Allie, then what are we going to do? What's our next move?
We get the technology back to Allie. We're in the contract.
We want to get paid. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
And we'll have
Unless-
more resources to face them later, But for now, we should at least fulfill our contract. That's why we're here.
But there's
Yeah.
It's
So, is there any
like a
reason why
whole
we're still
family.
staying?
No, I
Because
just had the dinner with my brother. Or my bad.
oh no, you're good. I was just gonna say, I think the reason we are staying is because we are here. And that is it. So yeah, let's get going, I think.
What time is it right now, Dan?
After dinner, maybe it's 10.
Could head out as early as tomorrow. Just
You know,
make
we
sure
can put it on autopilot or whatever.
yeah,
you know.
we can gather some supplies in
Sleeper.
the city and then we can
Yeah.
leave.
What do we need to gather?
Probably just the normal stuff, just to restock food.
You just brought us a ton of food, and Vic and I picked up some too.
Oh
I
no,
mean,
I bought
how-
you food from the restaurant. We need food that's gonna keep.
Oh yeah. Vic can put some salt in that.
But this is like a doggy bag for the entire crew. So it's just like everybody kind of had
Oh.
their food already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, the way you spoke about it made it seem like there was more.
Oh no, it was a lot of food for me,
Mhm.
but like evenly distributed amongst the crew. That was everybody's like one meal. It was just a treat. Yeah.
Maybe we should ask us in the room if where they would like to go to next, and majority rules.
I don't think it's a matter of where we want to go next. It's a matter of we need to get back to Allie.
Yeah. And
Like
once we get back to
pronto.
Allie, then then we can do that. But at
As
least
long as she doesn't have another, thing for us to do.
Allie's
we
the
could see
cloud
what she has.
giant
It could align.
city.
It could be in the same direction of where we're going.
How-
So we could
how-
at least
Yeah.
hear her out.
How long would it take us to get to Cloud Giant City at this point? That's where Allie is still, right?
Oh, well, she's on her way back, but I think she said it's going to take her like 2 weeks to get back there. It took you 5 weeks. So you could try and get there and then try and communicate with her to get more specific coordinates. But it takes about 5 weeks from the last known location if you're planning. Whether that it
Okay.
moves, so you're unsure, but 5 weeks before.
Okay, so it could be closer or farther. Okay.
Let's wait until she gets to there. But just know that I would like to, whenever it's feasible, I need to visit the religious sector of Atmos Isles. It doesn't have to be right away, but just put a pin in that I would like to go.
Oh, we're
Okay.
not. So when we go to, are we going to Atmos Isles?
No,
Um,
not
Not yet.
When we get there.
not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
When
See-
I need to go. I would like to go.
I think if we're talking priorities, we get the technology to Allie. We may or may not accept another contract depending on the needs of the crew. And then we move on from there. But we should at least fulfill this contract first. So we can at least
Right.
get
I just want to let it be known that I would like to make a stop there. It's not an
Sure.
emergency.
I too have someplace to go, Atmos Isles.
Yeah, I
Nice.
think I could get some work done there in the academic sector.
But I think
I
that
think
we do.
we all have something to do there.
We should probably go ahead and I mean, I know that Synestaire, you just said to wait until she gets there, but if we leave now, we could kind of meet her, not have to wait and then have to wait another 2 weeks or how many weeks to find the city. And
We
so
don't know where
should-
she is going.
Well, I mean, to the cloud giant city. I
He
mean,
did say that she was going back there. Like she already told us that.
yeah,
But
Mhm.
she's 2 weeks out, so we can, instead of her having to
we can
wait,
start.
5 weeks, 7 weeks for us.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's
We can
something
meet
we
her
have
there.
to do here, there are no other islands we can get to. Or
I
in
wanted
a
to
couple
check out
weeks.
the Lonely Hearts Club, but okay, fine.
Here?
Yeah,
Or where is that here?
in the marketplace.
Oh,
It
okay.
was closed. But fine, whatever.
I mean, we can stay one. I mean, we're staying till tomorrow
we can-
anyway
we
to
can
get
stay.
supplies.
Yeah, I don't see the harm in staying one more night. Plus, we do need to get supplies, so we have like rations and stuff for when we're on the road.
Is this a nighttime thing, Synestaire, or can you go during the day?
They weren't open at night, so I guess I have to go during the day.
Okay. All right. I need to get some. I'll probably get some potions tomorrow in town. Since we're just saying what we need to do.
All right, so supplies and the club that you need to go to, Synestaire, and the potion shop that you need to go to, Bryleth. Does anybody else need to do anything while we're here? Because I can handle the supplies if everybody needs to go off and do their own thing.
I can come with you, Cassius. I can help you out.
Okay, appreciate that.
I mean, they have like houses of like well-off people though. I haven't been around that thing in a while.
Oh, hold on, Synestaire. Bryleth, do you want to say something?
Something to show you guys. And she's gonna get the bandanas out of her bag for Carmine, and tie one of the bandanas around Carmine's neck. And I think I got different colors. I will just say it's a purple one. I think.
Okay.
Isn't it cute?
Oh my goodness.
How does Carmine seem? How he likes
I'm-
this?
It's up,
Dan.
puts a head up, neck
Okay.
up a bit, and then shifts into a little Bryleth form. Guys, look at this. Guys,
Love it.
look at this.
I love it.
I think Carmine likes it.
Yeah.
I'm
Guys,
so
look at
glad. I got 2 other colors, Carmine, but we'll just keep the purple one on you for now.
He looks so smart.
this.
I mean, they look so smart.
Okay, sorry. You can continue
Dashing.
on with your business.
Handsome, beautiful.
Very
all
dapper.
the
Well
words.
done.
Dapper.
Marvelous
Well
show
Yeah,
stopping.
That's right, Ashavar. Dapper.
Nice. Eden sort of, tiptoes. Mm. Nice. All right. So you're heading back to resupply, it sounds like, before heading out?
So like we would rest up and then go into town during the day.
Oh my goodness.
I think we should take
It's
the
like 10
morning
o'clock at
to
night.
let's rest up, take the morning to stock up and get all of our things and try to head out by maybe right after lunchtime. Does that sound good?
I think that's a wonderful idea, Liazana.
Synestaire, do you think that's enough time to do what you got to do?
I'll try to make it
Synestaire,
work.
do you need a friend to go with you to the Lonely Hearts Club?
Do you want to go to the Lonely Hearts Club,
It
Bryleth?
sounds like a fun place.
My
I'll,
eyebrows are
yes.
climbing towards the ceiling.
Ashavar, do you want to go too? Please, Ashavar, do you want to go?
Sure.
Ashavar, come on. Yes. All right.
Thea, would you like to come with Cassius and I to stock up?
To be
Yeah,
Or do you
fair,
want to
sounds
go, or do you want to go with Bryleth and Synestaire and Ashavar?
yeah, like, do you want to have fun or do you want to not have
You
fun?
could not pay me
I think that's the
to
real,
go
that's the real
somewhere
question.
called the Lonely Hearts Club.
Okay, so you come with us, Xia?
I will be coming with you.
Okay.
Vic is a knee-jerk reaction, puts his hand over and grabs your hand for a second, he's worried he's going to be left alone with Eden. And then catches himself. Oh, sorry.
And Vic would like to come too, if that's okay.
Ingredients for the kitchen, right? I have to pick up, right? Best to restock before a long trip. He kind of glances at
absolutely.
Eden and temperature.
So, Eden, I hope this isn't rude to ask, but do you sleep?
I have no need for. No.
Okay, so
Must be
like,
fun.
is the coffin thing like a thing, or is that like
Oh,
It is.
also the legend thing? Like,
yeah.
It doesn't have to be often. It's the earth or ground from my place where I was born. It can be in a bed, in a coffin.
like born or like died born?
Born. I so sorry. I was born this way, not me. So where
How
I
were
was
you
born.
bit in the womb?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
One of my parents was a vampire.
That's so cool.
Sounds like you were made out of love. Right, Zia?
And Zia's gonna be like having like a little bit of a
You're gonna have a whole generation of vampires.
internal monologue for Zia is like, oh my god, did Dad bite the mom? Or like, what can they make sperm?
It
Is
was
blood?
during,
How does this work? Like,
Yeah, some biting was done.
what kind of bite?
I want to.
I'm definitely just like gonna be getting more and more like wide-eyed and just like frantic.
We need the classification of the biting, please.
I want to send a message to Eden. Do you want to come to the Lonely Hearts Club?
She'll reply mentally. There's work to be done. Thank you, Joe.
All right. He's not going to answer back. He's just, all right, he's going to take it, not say anything.
Nice. And Eden will say the same, of course, in reply. Yeah, just, I think I will set myself up here. Take the time tonight and in the morn to find the best place for me to stay on the ship. Set it up properly. My needs.
Have fun. Well, guess it's bedtime. Time to get to bed, get up in the morning, do our stuff. You know. So good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.
I imagine
yeah.
Vic is gonna follow Zia back to her room.
Yeah. I don't even mean to impose, but there are safety in numbers, and I was just wondering if
Yes. No, please come in.
he's just gonna
I have
hold
2
you.
extra locks, and I already sawed off the bed legs to make into stakes.
Oh,
just in
perfect.
case.
And that
Just
keeps
in
it
case.
down on the floor, so they can't kind of hide underneath.
Yeah, and so your ear will be right up against, like, because the sound will, so we'll be able to, yeah, it'll be great.
You're brilliant, and you've never been more beautiful to me than right now. Just to say that, you're incredible. Oh, you see, take like a deep breath of. What?
Before we go to bed, can you go get some garlic from the kitchen and bring it back here?
Right. Oh, he's upset at himself for not thinking about that, and he heads out.
Okay, and then once he gets back, we'll go to bed.
Nice, perfect. All right. So, unless does anyone have anything they'd like to do tonight? Otherwise, we'll advance to tomorrow. Okay. Everyone gets a good night's rest or a good night's party.
Don't sleep at night.
Yeah.
I'm up with the night creatures and the dead things, I guess.
Nice. Charles and Charlie are definitely would want to keep you company. You'll see Eden, they're walking back and forth around the ships, seeming to get things set up. They're disembarking to get stuff and coming back. And other folks will hear the clatter and bangs of them getting something set up in the ship. Morning comes around, everyone's able to have breakfast and you're ready to set out onto your respective tasks. So Cassius and Liazana are getting supplies, right? Okay. And Bryleth, Synestaire, and Ashavar heading to the Lonely Hearts for villains.
And to pick up potions.
And to pick
Oh
up
yes,
potions.
stop by the poison shop too. Yes.
Nice. Okay. So, for those shopping for supplies, if you have anything specific you'd like, if you already know from the player's handbook or anything, like how much of stuff costs, go ahead and remove it from your, put it in your inventory and or let me know and I'll put it in and just remove the money. For the other three, I guess you'll find your way to that market square. Let me open up the images here.
But before we got off the ship, I was like, I got to get some supplies, and then I would have had Rhodey bring me like a bottle of wine.
Nice. Nice.
and I get the takers, and I was like, if we're gonna go to the Lonely Hearts Club, we gotta have a drink first, and then I hand it to Bryleth and Ashavar.
Oh, that's okay. Here you go, Ashavar.
No,
I don't.
take it.
I don't want. It's too early. I only drink socially. And
This
this
is
isn't
social.
quite a social situation. So
Yes, it is. I'm right here. This is social, but
I just don't feel like it's.
I'm part of
Synestaire. It's just
society.
not time. It's not the right place.
You're gonna
it's
hurt
not-
my feelings.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'll have a drink at the club. The clubs have drinks, right?
The feeling is gone, Bryleth. And then
Okay.
is like Ashavar, do you want some?
Yeah, she'll take some. Not a whole lot, but doesn't want
No.
to hurt Synastaire's feelings any further.
And then he clinks it. All right. Let's get going. I do need to go to the potion shop to talk about poisons because I see they have a specialty and it's right next door.
Oh, good. Yeah, I just have to pick up some healing potions. Perfect.
Sounds like a plan.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right. You're able to pick up your health potions. They're standard ones are 50 gold apiece. So, whatever it is, however many of those you want. And then you find your way to, gosh, I forget the exact name, but it's the Lonely Hearts for villains, basically.
Yeah, but there was like a potion, like a place for poisons, right?
Yes.
by
Yep.
it.
So you stop in there first.
So I
then?
would have went there first.
Okay. Ooh, let me pull up my herbalism dog. Is there anything in particular, or do you want to talk to like a shopkeep about options?
Well, I have those mushrooms that we found in that island with the bunnies,
Oh, okay.
and I want to see if he can or they can do something with it.
Okay. Let's see, right? Oops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that can you roll a D100 for me? This is just to see like how the mushrooms are holding up.
Oh my goodness, 31.
Okay, so about a third of them are still good. 2/3 have
Okay.
just, they've gone a little sideways. But they'll review them and be like, let's see, it's a furbolg gentleman. Maybe I don't know. In human years would be early 40s. Short hair, sort of parted in the center and kind of only goes down to the ears, and it's sort of an unfortunate haircut for them. Doesn't quite fit their face the way one would hope. Anyway, and dark brown hair, tannish, grayish fur, little spectacles on their stout nose. These are still fairly rare. You want to use them in something, or are you simply looking to sell these? Oh my glasses, jeez.
I would like to get the most utility out of them, but I am curious as to how much you're offering for sale.
You have do you have the total number of how many you had before any went bad?
I don't. I
I've
don't
got
know.
around. I think you collected quite a few. You loaded up a bag, so
Yeah.
we'll say you probably had a good 30 mushrooms because they're like this big a piece.
Right.
So we'll say about 10 of them are still cut. I could buy these for 4 gold apiece. They're useful and
Mm.
close to expiration. Salvage. 4 gold apiece for 40 golden.
Well, that's pretty generous, dude. I mean, but honestly, I am more interested in if you could actually get some practicality out of them. You know.
I see. Well, these
Yeah, it would be totally awesome if you could.
we could use these and
Maybe like some sort of tincture, or maybe some sort of like I don't know. We could dry them, and maybe they could be used as like a tea, or maybe like I don't know. You know.
yes. Well, these are used in the crafting of certain potion. Are you familiar with let me get familiar with it. Check the spell here. The potion of diminution
Whoa.
has the effect of the reduced side of an enlarged reduce spell. Lasts about well, it depends on the one crafting the potion. Anywhere from 1 to 4 hours. Spares you the nuisance of concentrating.
Are you capable of crafting such potions?
I am. I am.
Okay. Well, I was expecting something more dark, but that could be pretty useful. How much would it cost to make something like that?
Oh,
Did I say your hair was lovely? I
Mm.
mean, you really look
oh,
pretty.
thank
cool.
you. My mother cut it.
Yeah, she's
Oof.
just tell her she's a wonderful lady.
Yes, she's all right. It would be about 80 gold for each potion made, and I can make up
Hmm.
to 10 with these.
Hmm. Wow. Is there a way that maybe if I keep shopping with you that maybe we can work a deal out? I want this potion. Don't think that I'm trying to not. But if we look around, is there any way we can maybe like get like I'm shopping with you and I'm spending more money, get a discount kind of deal?
I don't see why not.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If you're looking to if you don't have the funds available to now.
No, I have the money. I'm just interested in this potion, but also interested in buying possibly more goods from you. And that maybe if I shop more, I can get a, a deal.
I would say so. I would also mention that this particular mushroom cap can also be distilled and used in a somewhat less expensive to manufacture potion. Its effect takes any poison that is lethal and makes it non-lethal, simply incapacitating the subject instead of killing them.
Why would okay. Okay. All right.
Questioning, interrogation, um, removing one from an area or situation, bring them or deliver them elsewhere.
Wow, I could do all that.
And if you incapacitate them, there's rather nothing that they can do, rather than leave the evidence as you caught them out of there. By the heels, if you wish. I've heard
that's
many
pretty
a
cool.
fun tale of use.
I think I like that.
Well, I thought that would be only 35 gold per potion. And again, takes 1 cap per potion. I could make up to 10 if they're all successful. There's an 80% success rate with my work, with these in the
Well,
condition.
well, just put it right there. I want to shop more with my friends.
Oh,
Do you have health potions like to restore healing?
certainly, I have your typical standard health potions, and then one somewhat more advanced. Those materials get so expensive, the price spikes.
Well, what is the advanced potions?
Oh, the next potion is up here. I forget. Instead of 50 gold, it's like
Yeah.
500 or something.
Yeah.
All right, so it's potion of healing, and then I believe that greater is the next one. Yeah. They were about 450 gold pieces to craft a piece. If I were to put the restorative power into a mathematical equation, I would say 44 plus 4 points of healing versus the 2d4 plus 2 that you would get with your standard.
How much money do I actually have? I forgot how much money I have. All right. All right. Look. If I give you 500 gold pieces, can I get both items?
Oh, the standard potion and the greater?
No, the
Oh,
for you to synthesize the mushroom.
I can grant you 1 potion and the greater healing for 500, yes. In fact,
Okay, well,
I'll throw in as a sign of good faith and doing more business a standard healing potion with that as well.
okay, well, let me go get my associates and see if they would like to shop
Wonderful.
with that deal. Okay, all right. And then I'm just gonna be like, message Bryleth and Ashavar. Hey, yo, come on.
Should go inside.
Yep.
Oh, you see another Glurblglck, as described.
Oh, hi!
Oh, hello. Kind of fixes his hair a little.
Bryleth will go directly to the
Mm.
counter and be like, how are you today?
All the better now.
Oh, good. I'm glad. You have a wonderful shop here.
It's nice, isn't it?
I'm buying potions,
Oh.
and I told him that if I bring in more business, he can maybe help us with a deal. And I've
Oh.
already got some ideas, and I decided to invite my friends. This is Bryleth, and this is Ashavar.
Ashavar. And Bryleth, and he holds his hand out to
What's
take
your
your
name?
hand.
So, yeah.
Roger.
Roger, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
She'll give her hand. Yeah. Just kind of like shake it.
Shake, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mostly deal in poisons, but also some restorative potions and potions of other effects.
Do you get your poisons from graves?
Some, yes. You
Yeah.
familiar then with?
I am, yes.
Oh.
I mean, I don't make poisons myself, but
Ah.
I'm aware of the practice.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, what are the chances?
Where are you from?
born and raised on Atmos.
Me too.
No.
Yeah.
No. What's and he'll like, because I know we don't have everything worked
Right,
out,
right.
but it'll be like a near-ish neighborhood where I wonder
Oh my
we
gosh.
have ran into one another.
That's wonderful. I'm sure that
Oh.
we saw each other at some point. Such small communities out there.
Yes.
Well, that's great.
Oh, it's a delight.
Surprising to see you here. How long have you been here?
Oh, perhaps 12 years now.
Oh, well, that's nice.
It's a lovely city. Good for
Yes.
business. Good for business.
Oh, I have a dragon.
I'm
Oh.
gonna, as they're talking, I'm gonna rub Ashavar and Bryleth's shoulders and give them inspiration.
Nice, nice. Oh, hello. And they'll kind of engage with the dragon. But that is just, wherever did you come across such a charming,
Oh, you know,
charming
here and
dragon?
there, on our travels. I been traveling with this group for a bit, but yeah. Well, I guess down to business. I do need 2 healing potions, please. Just regular healing.
And she's a part of this tally, so just bear in mind that I'm trying to keep our. I mean, we want to do more business with you, but
Yes.
you know,
Absolutely.
as we keep shopping, maybe good customers. I can refer more people. Like you see, I got customers to come in. I could do that more often for you.
He starts like shifting to listening to you, but looking at Bryleth. Like listening to you over here. I think that I could do 60 gold for 2 healing potions. For you, if it's added on to the, of course, for a neighbor, yes.
Wonderful.
Ashavar, do you want anything?
He has very striking green eyes outside of everything else going on
He
in
has
his
what?
face. He does have very striking green eyes. Emerald eyes.
I'm kind of like just looking around. I don't really have anything that I particularly want at this time.
I'll be here, and he kind of looks over at if you change your mind and wish to come back, as we're glancing between Ashavar and Bryleth.
Sure. Yeah. We're about ready to leave and go to well, we're going to one place and then Atmos Isles, actually.
Well, every day the sun must set, so.
It's true,
and
it
so
does.
will be
It does.
your farewell. I do hope that.
So we're looking at
560 gold pieces. That'll be a greater healing potion, the other potion we discussed, a regular healing potion, and then 2 healing potions for you, Bryleth.
Oh, and do you have something like a little fight, you know what I'm saying? Like one hitter quitter, like administer it and then
Perhaps for common folk, yes, the standard healing potions will take out most common folk, but for anyone of hardier stock, it's very difficult to say.
Well, I want a poison, right? That'll like a very potency, like what is your stuff?
Okay, what we have for poison? Jeez. Now all that stuff's I'm looking for something more potent. It's all pretty expensive. Jeez. I do have the standard potion, again, to put it into a mathematical formula, would be say 1d4 poison damage plus 2 or 4. From there, I do typically carry a number of more potent poisons. I only have one in stock now. It's wyvern poison.
What can you do if I give you 600 gold pieces for this plus something? You know.
Unfortunately, the wyvern poison ingredients themselves cost near the cost. It's 1,200 gold pieces for this. It does deal 76 poison though.
It's a lot.
All right, I will remember that when I come back.
Half as
I will
much for
just go
those
ahead.
that are resistant.
I know. I've got other people to think about in this.
Sure, certainly. I am again. I will be here. Synestaire and looks up at Bryleth anytime.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. How much is for all this? And I got it.
650. 560. 560 gold pieces.
All right, I got you. And then he puts that on the counter. 560, you said?
Yes. So you'll have the greater healing potion of greater healing, a regular potion of healing, and I will work up the actual other thing. Basically, it takes any lethal poison and makes it non-lethal, but it incapacitates the target because it makes it incapacitated. And Bryleth, you have 2 healing potions you can add.
Okay.
I will get that from you again, probably. To make sure I got it right.
Nice.
What'd you say his name? What'd you say his name was, Dan?
Roger.
Roger.
Spiffy name he's got there.
His mom probably just named him Roger, and he's just like trying to be fancy about it. But...
Roger, before I go, if I send somebody your way, I'll let them know I sent them to you. Is there anything you can do in the future for me?
Yes, just have them tell me that Synestaire sent them, and well, depending on what they purchase and how many people you send, we'll work something out. A discount.
All right, finger guns.
If I see anyone too, I'll send them your way as well, Roger.
That is so kind of you, Bryleth. I
You're
appreciate
welcome. I'm glad. Well, I think that we should probably go. Unfortunately,
so sad.
It was fun meeting you, Rocher. Have a good rest of your day.
I wish you a fun day and safe travels, dear Bryleth.
I'm sure we'll be back sometime.
I will look forward to it.
Okay. All right. Bye.
I'm gonna send a message just to Ashavar only. And be like, yeah, did you see that?
She'll give kind of a half smile and send back. That was adorable.
Right? It was so cute.
Bryleth will give Synestaire 60 gold. Here you go. Cover my potions.
Hey, he's not gonna have any of that. Just buy my drinks when we get to the club.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so you step outside into the street of the trade district here to continue on to the Lonely Hearts for Villains. A door bursts open beside you, and someone steps out of an outhouse. They've been, drinking. Yeah. A cleric, please offer up a prayer for that outhouse. I killed it. And they walk off on down the street. We'll take our bio break here. For anyone who doesn't know, we take about a 10-minute bio break. We're going to knock that out, and then we'll be back. Our audio will be hot, so keep chatting with us.
Just like we are.
Yeah. Catch y'all soon. Oh, nice. All right, what time is it? So I pay attention now.
Oh my god.
My son's hungry. He got off of work.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm tired. I just want to crash. It's like, but I made burgers and fries. He's like, what? Ooh. He's being really cute. Enjoy. Oh, Lonely Hearts for Villains. This is gonna be fun.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna be villains. I'm just curious about this place. I don't really know what to expect, so maybe we'll get some lore drops. Or we just waste time. Who knows? Oh man. What did he say? Forged from the penis of an evil robot. The bones of a rolling stone. What is going on in the chat? Did you see it?
Yeah.
The chat. This is some lore. What is going on? I don't want an evil robot. My goodness. What's up with this pig? This is funny. What's going on? Sir Dicks a lot. Sounds like one of those books Claire was trying to show me with the unicorn.
Mm.
It sounds like one of those books. Did you read it, Dan? Sir Dix-a-Lot. Hyman's Bane, the Deep Delver.
Nice. Actually, the penis of an evil robot. Perfect.
That's a whole nother book right there.
Ha ha ha! Nice.
I was telling Steph that my son just got home from work and he's like he went straight to his room to go to the bed. He's like, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I was like, but I made hamburgers and fries. He's like, what?
Yeah. Nice. That's awesome.
This homemade French fries.
I'd turn around for that too.
Well, he's just being cute. He's probably tired. He's the cashier at a local grocery store, and he also does the carts.
Tough work.
Yeah.
Tough work.
That's how you get strong, though.
Yeah. He rides his bike to work too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No joke. That's awesome. Hit.
So he's gonna be big muscles, like
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like, do you know how many carts I can push?
Okay.
You have no idea how many carts
Right?
I can push.
You know how many bags I can bag? How
So many.
groceries I can bring?
So many
Awesome.
groceries.
I'll just get these groceries
Just
for
get
you,
those
and like,
groceries
yeah, like,
right there.
you want them over here?
The peas are in
Over
aisle
there?
3.
Yeah, like, it's amazing.
Check it out. Like he's so cute. But
That's
now
so
he's
great.
tired. And he's he's gonna eat his food and probably go straight to sleep.
I bet.
He was like on Mother's Day, do you know everybody called off and I was the only
Oh
one?
no. Oh.
I was like, welcome to the real world.
Yep. Sometimes all the shit lands squarely on one person's shoulders. Yeah. Why? For zero good reason.
It's like because everybody's gonna want to see their mom.
Yeah.
And then they gotta buy all the things on Mother's Day.
Right. Yeah. Not only after they go shopping for. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, I'm gonna pop us back since we're mostly back and it's been our time, and we'll just. Oh, sorry. Hey, Ashmar, yay! Zero. Okay. So we will be, or we are, back. Where were we? Shopping. We got all the goodies. And everyone else got goodies on their end. Is there anything in particular y'all would like to do with the Lonely Hearts Club? Do you want to role play any of that out, or do you want to say you went and had fun times? I don't want to shortchange you in case you want to role play it, but if you don't care so much, we'll skip.
I just want to see what this place is all about, really. That's all. I'm just curious.
Okay, perfect. Let me roll and see like what end of the spectrum this place is. All right.
I mean, if it is an actual like dating club for villains,
Yeah.
I might want to like just awkwardly pretend to be evil for a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice,
Exactly.
nice, yeah. That evil strange. Let's see. Yeah. So you go back to the building, a moderately, small size building. It seems to be maybe that club by day, but it has that sign out there for the mingle situation. Villain mingle. So you find your way inside. It's brightest day outside, but all the windows are tinted, of course, inside. Smaller windows, you feel that a magical AC kind of hit the back of your neck as you walk in. It's extra chilly in here. Um, it's a small, again, club with the leatherback seats, the bench seats, a few tables, maybe 7 or 8 tables set up in a bit almost like a speed dating manner. Yeah, the roll wasn't great. I'm sorry. It's on that end of the spectrum, yeah. So you
Sister, what is this?
Well, first of all, remember when we were back with Liazana and we had to pretend and you had that character Brian?
I think, yeah.
Okay, I need you to put on a character that you are just a bad guy. You're evil. You're bad.
Okay.
And the whole reason why we're here is because, outside of general curiosity, we're trying to gather information on potential bad guys and possibly use that for our advantage. But you got to not say that. You got to be cool as a cucumber. You are this bad persona, and you withhold as much information about yourself, but get information about the others.
How does a bad guy act?
Okay.
Ashavar is gonna kind of like reach up and pat Bryleth on the shoulder and say, you know all those nice things that you do to help people?
Yeah?
Just imagine you spent your whole life doing the opposite of those things.
Like, not helping people?
Yeah, actually hurting people.
Yeah, deliberately.
Okay.
The opposite of what you are.
So
You're
I have to-
smiling too much. You're
I have to-
smiling too much.
I have to pretend okay, that I don't help people, that I've hurt people,
And you're good at it.
Mhm,
and then I'm good at it. Okay.
And you don't smile as much. Stop smiling.
Stephanie's smiling. I can't. Okay. All right. Mean. Got it. Okay.
Right.
All right. I'm ready. Let's
And
go.
seen. And seen.
Nice.
Yes.
There's a
Right.
little table set up, maybe like 10, 12 feet away. Someone comes over and sits down. There's a bunch of like sheets of paper and a few quills with ink bottles. There is a human woman, maybe in her late 50s or so, sitting down, hair up in a large, scruffy looking bun. Come in. You're here for the villains Bangalore. What do you? How can
Yeah,
I...
we are.
Lovely. Just fill out sign one of these. They'll stick right to you. It's just put your name on it so people know how to reference you.
We're just gonna spit on the floor. I mean, it's gonna be a really pathetic spit, and like spittle's gonna just kind of drip from her mouth.
Are you having a stroke? Are you all right? Do you
No.
need medical attention?
No, I don't need any help. Thanks.
All right. So sorry. Sorry, I was concerned. You still have just a little.
Just let it set.
Okay,
It's fine.
right, of
I like
course.
it there.
Yeah, here you are, and she'll turn like little name tags, sticker name tags there, and push a couple of the quills over. What do you want to write for names?
Okay.
Bria's gonna write meanie as a name.
Synestaire didn't come in disguise, so he's gonna like realize that, oh shit, I should have. All right. Synestaire.
Nice. Awesome. Ashavar?
Lady Panic.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Lovely. We don't I had to do a roll for how many people here and the quality of individuals as conforms to the standard, the median. And it wasn't great. So we don't have many people here, but there are 4 others. So we're doing a bit of a one-on-one situation. The tables are set up over there, and you sit down. You can ask, for starters, up to 3 questions of your choice, and they ask you their 3. And if you feel that there's a good vibe, you can carry on. If not, then you can simply tap out and wait to switch with anyone else. And yes, it's.
Why aren't there more people?
It's oh gosh, what time is it before lunch? It's 11:30 in the morning. I think
You were early.
yes, usually more people come in at night looking to see where the night goes.
We tried coming by last night, and it was closed.
It was just a full unfortunate incident last night. There was a lot of cleanup, and we had to close the doors for some time.
What?
But
What happened? What happened?
altercation. Yes. But
Was there a fight? Did someone die?
Mostly. But it's been
Good.
taking. Um. Yes. Please pull up. Well, it's of course uh 5 silver to meet your eligible singles. I'll collect that here.
5 silver.
Throw it at her.
She'll take the 5 silver from each of you.
Yep.
Very well. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We cannot be held responsible for anything that happens due to any commitments you make or otherwise. Do be careful. And I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. And she's like fixated on this drool bit that's like, stuck. Like, there you go. That's the table. It's right over there.
Thanks. I mean, no thank you. Really walk off.
Lovely.
All right. I
Lovely.
flip my hair and I just kind of let Ashavar and Bryleth go past me.
The woman's gonna pause as the other two go past you and start walking. I would consider coming back in an evening if you wish to, have better fortune. The 3 of you look very like it's just a shame that you're here at this time. I think that you all have quite a bit of potential.
I'll see how the day goes, and I'll probably make a stop by. I'm Synestaire to galore. I'm
Pleasure.
and I play music. Do you guys need music?
I'll inquire ask the manager.
Yeah,
love your hair.
it's
Incredible.
it's natural. It's a gift.
I am jealous. Remarkable. Well, but
You're not. You want to touch it? You want to touch it?
All right.
Yeah.
She'll kind
I
of
knew
like,
you did.
give it that shit. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And
So
you,
sweet.
there's you see all the tables. There's like 12 tables. There's a few people walking about that kind of sit down at tables as they see you walk over. There is a half-elf woman with really a nice short, almost like a crew cut, but styled with a wisp in the front, like a rust-colored hair, striking blue eyes, and she sits down at one table. Excuse me. There's a woman that has very noble features, seems to be elven of some sort. Also really cobalt blue eyes with raven's black hair and curls down over her shoulders. And then there's a gentleman that looks rather suave, I suppose. Hair is kind of slicked back though. He's going for that style. Dressed to almost dressed to the nines, with a double-breasted vest and tie and the whole works. Almost like a mobster. And then there is another gentleman that looks. They look like they're new to adulthood. They're like 19 or 20, best guess human. And he's has a calming smile on his face. So let me ask Ashavar and Bryleth first. So Ashavar, which table would you like to sit down at first?
I'm gonna go with the Rico Suave over there.
Okay, Rico's fun, nice. Remember that music video, that song?
Yes.
Rico.
Da, 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 dee, da, da.
Suave. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Oh, good times. The 1930s. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
so
my
old. You know,
Just aged 1,000 years.
I know. I said it out loud, like, you probably should have kept that one to yourself, Dan. Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Awesome. Okay, and please, if any of you are like, I really don't want to role play this part out, I just want to see if we get information, let me know. I'm fine just skipping to that. This is only if you want to do this. So he sees you approach and leans back in his chair, puts one leg over his other knee, leans on one elbow. Welcome. Gosh, what did you put for your name again?
Lady Panic.
Yes. Lady Panic. Oh. Has a lovely ring to it.
I thought so. Sits down.
Nice.
Kind of she's carrying herself a little more I don't know, haughtily than normal.
Nice.
So she's gonna sit down and kind of imitate his posture and give him and smirk at him.
I'm glad you decided to sit down here. I feel like you've made the right choice, and I feel a kinship already. Wine, please. And that engagement will ensue. If you want to think about what 3 questions you want to ask him.
Okay.
I'll check with Bryleth and see which table you want to sit down at, Bryleth.
So I extremely apologize, but I was taking care of something at that moment. So I got the suave guy. What were the other 2 people?
There were 3 other people. There was a woman with like rusty red hair, really short and a crew cut with a wisp in the front. Seemed to be, oh gosh, I forgot what I said. Maybe half elven. Thank you. Half elven, striking blue eyes. There's a woman with cobalt blue eyes, black curly hair that runs down past her shoulders. She's a full elf of some variety. And then there's the Rico Suave guy, and then there's another guy that looks like he's just into adulthood, like 19 or 20 years old, sitting there with a rather disarming, pleasant smile.
Oh, what is the is the last one human or?
Human, yes, appears human.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go and sit with the human guy.
All right, pull the chair out and sit down. I guess it wouldn't be quite that high because you're sitting down. Hello. I'm my gosh, I almost said Derek. That's not right. My mind went to Dirk, and I'm like, I can't use that.
Yeah.
My name's Benjamin. He holds out his little.
Oh no.
Figure. And it's a pleasure to meet you.
Benjamin. Hi.
Hi. Oh. Yeah. That's a very impressive grimace.
I can't really. You seem like a nice person. I can't really. I mean, I'm gonna look really mean, but I'm not really that. I'm just. Just trying to, look mean for the rest.
Oh, my family is well, they run a couple of into organized crime, and I'm supposed to come here to this thing. It's not really my scene, and I'm not really wanting to be part of the family business. but that's my uncle. Us. It is like 5 feet away, but that's
Right. She'll start doing it too.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's wild.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I mean, it did until you came in. I'm kind of that you came in and sat down with me.
Okay. Yeah. You seem a lot less scared than the rest of the people. So, yeah.
I think we're supposed to order drinks.
Oh yeah, let's order some drinks. What's your name again?
It's Benjamin.
I know that my name tag says Mimi, but it's actually Bryleth.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you,
We're
Bryleth.
both B names.
This is amazing. He's got a little blush in his cheeks. Drinks.
Let's have drinks.
Quick. That look good.
I think we're pulling it off.
Yeah. Awesome. If you want to think of your 3 questions, Bryleth, I'll just check in with Synestaire and see which one, which person Synestaire wants to choose.
So I have the half elf with the rust hair or the raven haired one.
Yes, yeah.
Which one looks meaner?
It's tough. They both look mean in different ways. The rust-haired woman just has a nasty-ass scowl on her face, like she's gonna step on you. The raven-haired woman has like a very sinister look on her face. It's like a half smile, and it's just very, very sinister. Like she's assessing you and how how can I break this person down? What how just the whole 9.
Geez. I want to go with the one that's smiling, the raven-haired lady.
Okay. He leans in,
and I'm just gonna kind of walk up like I normally do. Hair flip.
Nice.
And then just kind of sit across my chair like
nice.
Wow.
Awesome. She leans in, arms kind of squeeze the cleavage together a little more and leans over the thing. I'm sorry. This is this is what she does. She's, peacocking. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Synestaire.
Yes. You know me.
Well, your name tag.
Well, I mean, do you know me?
I would like to. You look.
I'm a celebrity. You could totally trust me.
Wow.
Oh, you might be muted, Claire. if you're speaking, sorry.
I just said very subtle. Nice. I love it.
Nice. You look delicious.
Like you're gonna eat me? That's weird.
Wouldn't you like that?
I mean, maybe.
Wipes at her. Well, you don't know. She might be a cannibal or something. That's the villain's thing. She might be like,
I might be into that. You never know.
Nice. Take a leg.
I've never been eaten before.
Awesome. My name is Judith.
Judith.
Yes.
Are you hungry, Judith?
I'd rather get something to drink, I think.
What would you like to drink?
Wine, I think, would suit the table, yes.
When looking at her, do I see anything odd about her? Like maybe she's paler than normal?
Nice.
Like funny?
You can make an investigation check if you want. You'll scan a room. Actually, you do an investigation check, and I will jump back and think of your 3 questions, and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Okay. back to Ashavar. You've got Rico Suave still like leaning back, dressed like a mobster, one leg over the other knee. Tell me, it was Lady Panic?
Yes.
He's actually not going to say much. He's going to, the wine comes and the glasses are poured for each of you. Please ask your questions first.
So she's going to take a sip of her wine, put it back out on the table, and kind of like lean on the table with her fingers steepled a little bit. And she asks, "What kind of business are you in?"
The import-export business.
Oh, interesting. I take it, I don't know, that's another question.
Careful.
Import-export. She like kind of makes eye contact and asks, "Tell me, in your importing and exporting, do you often come across situations where a little more subtlety and possibly trickery are involved?"
Absolutely. That's part of the trade.
I see.
But we're very, very good.
Oh, that's good to hear. I wouldn't want to spend too much time with an import-export merchant who isn't good at what he does. Let's see. Last question. She's gonna go back to making eye contact and kind of like furrow her brow a little bit with a sort of toothy, gleeful smile and ask, "How old were you when you killed the first person you ever killed?"
13.
Rite of passage.
My favorite.
Oh. She takes another sip of her wine, leans back in her chair. You seem like a fascinating individual. Probably useful to get to know, even if nothing sparks.
Spend a little more time with me, and I think you'll feel the charge.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Sorry, I don't like playing icky people. Sorry. Not that he was particularly icky, I suppose. Okay, so you've got the just because it's sort of, I don't want to blow it up into the whole episode and kill all your time either. From him, you get that probably some organized crime. Might be handy to know in a pinch, especially sky pirates. Tough to tell outside of that. Clearly has a big ego, which sometimes gets in the way, but it sometimes makes them easier to puppeteer. As you've done a lot in your trade, your line of work in the past. But he'll probably, there aren't numbers and stuff, but he'll give you, if you spend any more time, chatting or anything, he'll give you place of business, a point of contact here on Staffney Island if you ever are in need of those services. And whatever else, he's going to give you whatever else you want. So whatever else Ashavar may have wish for, it's there. Nice. Bryleth, we'll scooch over to you, and Benjamin, is drinking some of the wine, and he doesn't hold it very well.
Bryleth will take a few sips.
Is it supposed to take?
Have you never had wine before?
No, they make me, I have to drink beer and have to drink the things that they bring at, but no, not this kind. It's usually like clear, and this one's red. And I like the clear one, but this one I don't like so much.
White wine. That's what you've had.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little embarrassed.
Right.
Like,
It's okay. It's all right. I'm not a big wine person myself, so so I guess I should ask some questions.
You've got 3 questions for me, right?
I do. Yes.
Well,
So-
just, spit them out.
I will. Maybe try not being so bossy, and I'll get them out.
Sorry. He's whispering.
What's one thing that you would change if you could?
I would change. He's panicking. He's like, how looks around, panic, drinking age to younger, because we're tough and we shouldn't have to wait so long because we do tough things.
Sounds kind of like a wimpy answer.
You're a wimpy answer.
Oh. Okay. If you what's the best thing in your life right now?
My family.
Right.
He meant it like his organized crime family, but the way it sounded, he's like, no, that didn't sound tough at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit. I was trying to I don't have any of that. This is the wrong character. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Nice.
Okay.
Drinking more of his wine.
Oh.
What else you got, meanie?
She's going to take out her journal really quick and write down a question. That I'm actually going to text you, Dan.
Oh, my phone. Can you do it through Zoom? My phone's
how can I do it? How can I do it?
In chat, if you... Yeah, chat for Zoom. Just like a direct message if you want.
Got you.
Sorry. It's charging.
It's okay.
I think I'm going to change your name to Meanie now on my phone.
Everybody's going to wonder why Ashavar and Synestaire are just referring to Bryleth as Meanie all the time.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm going to submit to you. This is what she's writing on the paper.
Okay.
And it's going to say, how many people have you killed? And she slides it over. We'll give the pen, the quill, pass the quill with it.
Takes it out of your hand. You ready? I don't know if this napkin's big enough.
I'm ready.
Hope that picks up.
It did. It does.
Good. And he writes out.
Taking an awfully long time.
That's hilarious. Do you want me to say the answer back, I guess, or do you want me to write it back in your thing?
Write it back in the thing.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So our Patreon, something to check out if you're interested.
That many. Pivots it around and pushes it back.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh. She's going to kind of hold it and be like, well, I don't really think that this is quite the match that I thought it would be. Kind of like stands up.
Well, I think the same thing, but take care.
If you see me around the city, be sure not to talk to me.
I will. Won't. Okay.
She'll pretend to spit on the ground again. And turn and go back.
Nice. Awesome. I think you've gotten everything out of this particular individual that you're gonna get out of them. There's no secrets here. Awesome. And lastly, Synestaire, you again sit across from an elven woman, the raven black hair and curls down past her shoulders, just the cobalt eyes, noble features. Well, what are your questions for me?
Well, I did an investigation check and I got a 14.
Right. You were checking to see if there's anything off. No, I mean, she has the beauty that is common, perceived beauty, because it's different for everyone, but it's common with elves.
Does she seem noble of anything? Like, do I see any rings or anything like that?
No signet rings or anything like that. Just those kind of features. So the higher cheekbones, like most elves.
All right, so he's gonna break out his guitar and he's gonna start streaming. What brings such a foxy lady to a place like this?
Tuck some of the curls behind your ear. My hair's too short. I can't. And it's doing this, whatever this is. I don't know. So it just went berserk. But we'll deal with it. We'll roll.
It's fine.
Thanks. Very, very kind and generous in that assessment, Bryleth. Sorry, I completely lost track of what did you have a question, Synestaire? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you got distracted by my luscious locks. It happens. What brings such a foxy lady to a place like this?
I do like to assess companions, the competition.
In the daytime, though? Okay. I came in here on a whim. But, all right. Question number 2.
She leans back a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Question number 2. What are you hungry? Why are you hungry? Do you not have money to eat? Or do you need something to eat? Should I order you some food? What's the deal?
She sits back even further. No, I'm quite fine.
What's your name? I didn't catch the name. What's the name on her tag?
Oh my gosh, I have to remember what I don't remember what I said. Blobbity, I forget. It's whatever I said. I'm so sorry. You can just plug it in if you want.
Okay. All right.
It's
I mean,
such and such.
Seriously, you really, I don't need a place like this, and neither do you. So you're just sussing out the competition. They wouldn't be here during the day, would they? Or
Sometimes
I'm new.
Those that travel through make stops during the day sometimes, yes.
Oh, okay.
But That's your third question, and I think I'm going to grab a drink.
Yeah, this ain't a match. All right.
she gets up and, and just walks off like to the bar and stuff. Not much, unfortunately, to be discovered there. Yeah, a mystery still.
All right.
But you know, it was unfortunately with the roles, it was sort of the cheesy setup, speed dating setup. It was not the greatest, the deep end of the villain pool.
We met Benjamin. That's all that matters.
Oh yeah. Right, so you've gathered the information, you know, necessary. I'm just to get, you know, everyone else in as well. I'll say that y'all kind of managed to pack up and head back. Everyone, you know, finds their way after buying everything they need back to the ship. As you do, you see, you know, Vic has the crew racing around and getting the ship prepared and ready to disembark. The airship docks. Guardian's helping. Eden is helping all the you know the new folks there. Even Charlie the cat is hustling about, not really helping, but sort of racing around and batting at ropes and stuff like that. The ship is near ready to take off as Ashavar, Bryleth, and Synestaire return, ready to roll. What would y'all like to do now that you're all back?
I'm gonna help unload supplies and put the groceries away.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and fight Eden.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
You'll have to search some of the lower parts of the ship. So that first floor below the deck, that you know, first deck below is crew quarters. You go through, you're not spotting them set up in any quarters. You go down to the next deck, and that's passenger quarters. Of course, the galley's on that first one. The as you go here, all the quarters are empty. You kind of you look all the quarters, nothing, but you hear some noise on your return trip in the storage areas just below the galley. And as you open that up, you see like a half of this storage area has been like organized and off to one side. The other half has been freed up to have Eden's bed in there. It looks like a mattress on top of dirt inside of a wooden box. And it looks somewhat cushy, not up to Synestaire standards probably, but there's that. There's a couple of lanterns that's burn, don't throw any heat. There's you know, a few weapons and a small weapon stand to the side. Some literature. Looks like they've set up here in the storage room. Oh, Synestaire. Welcome.
Hi. So you've made yourself at home, looks like.
Yes, this is feels like being just below the upper deck. I prefer to be as far down as I can. And this room should give me ample space and privacy. It'll do. It'll do. For the time.
Okay. I was just checking in to see how you're faring, and
Doing well. Time will tell, as it always does. But look forward to traveling with you and your companions and moving on from this island.
okay. All right. Well, as a fellow fish out of water, and I'm kind of fabulous, as are you, it can be a little bit daunting being like different, right? I would just like to take my hand and say, welcome to our ship. And if there's anything you need, and then he says as a message, just ask.
Think of it now. They turn back. They just turn back to their stuff, finishing setting up their stuff in here.
All right. Why the dirt though? All right. Bye. Good night.
Nice. You head off. I guess Liazana, you have anything set up to go here? Everyone, you're commanding. You got everyone doing their duties.
Sorry.
No problem.
I have to clear my throat.
I don't know why.
I'm sorry, I was dying like a few minutes ago. I think if everybody's ready to go, I guess we're good. Everybody's in place.
Yeah, I guess. Noted.
I guess let's go.
Kip gives a nod. All right. Very well. Bryleth, do you wish to help me up with the navigation?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Perfect. It's a bit trickier to get off these airship docks than the usual.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the challenge.
I believe in you, Bryleth. Let's go. And she'll head up your turtle navigator with you, Bryleth, to the top. Some lever action to release docks.
Oh.
Okay, get the engines humming and
Hot lever action.
Yes. You get the arcane engines humming pretty, and disengage from the airship dock, and you set the course to disengage from the island, and your ship takes off. Go ahead and do a what were we having you do? You can do either performance in like a more mechanical sense, or not quite survival, is it? You can do an intelligence check, or you can just roll a d20, and I'm going to say you're proficient at this point. You've been practicing a lot with this, so you can roll a d20 and add your proficiency modifier, which I think is a 3 right now, plus your either intelligence or wisdom. I'll let you use either or.
Okay. All right. Intelligence or wisdom. Wisdom's better, so I'm gonna use wisdom. Oof. Okay. That's a 17 total.
Okay, no, that's plenty. You get the track to disengage from the island, and you set out. You break through cloud cover as you leave. Gosh, you're leaving Staffney Island behind. The city, as you pivot around, hides behind a huge mountain that arches out over this half the city, blocking it from sight as you head out, break through the cloud cover, and rise up above. You're flying just above, maybe like 100, 200 feet above cloud cover right now. So sky's wide open above you, clouds rolling below, and Kip will ask, first, Bryleth, that was the smoothest I've seen you do this yet.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you.
She'll pat you on the back.
Learning.
You really are. Oh,
Thanks.
it's my pleasure. Good to know if anything ever happens to me or I get hurt, or let's hope nothing happens to me.
I wouldn't know this much if it wasn't for having a good teacher. So.
Oh well, it's very true, but also very kind of you to say.
Yeah. Okay.
And she'll look over the rail. Captain, where to?
Glurblglck.
Yeah, that place. That
are
one cloud
bless
giant
you.
city.
Glurblglck.
We're gonna hold on. We have to get the coordinates from Allie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
she's traveling there. She can let us know exactly where it is.
Nice.
So like Cassius will like be like.
Nice. Oh,
Like,
hang on.
try to call
Is
her.
it like
Okay.
Hello.
I found an easier way to do this.
Okay.
Here we go.
Lovely.
Ooh.
I love
Nice.
it.
Little-
Oh, the moose horns are back.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I love 'em.
Yes.
Allie, hi.
Oh, hello. This is wonderful. You're all well and alive. Still very good. What's your update?
We are ready to give you the package. So we need the longitude and latitude of where you currently are going, so we can meet you at that point.
Right. Well, I'll give you what. I'm not quite to the island yet. I'll be there in about 12 more days. I'll just update you then. And I'll keep you updated every other day or so as it moves. And that way you'll be able to find your way back to Glurblglck.
Could you give us like a rough place to start? So as we're heading in that direction, we're at least heading in a similar direction. If we're going to be 12 days off, I don't want to be a veer off course too much.
Understood. Well, of course, I've been given the device to direct me there. So I'm currently on this heading, and she'll relay whatever heading over the whole network. So Kip will hear as well as you and everyone. And she'll give her coordinates, and it's about 2 weeks travel, so about that direction. And I'll let you know as soon as I arrive.
All right, thank you. Hopefully we can get this to you safely, and we can continue this, finish this contract out.
Wonderful.
Maybe pick up another one. Who knows?
Right, I do have something else in the works, so I'm hoping. Well, we'll see. When you get here, we'll see if you're up for it. But excellent work again, everyone. And I look forward to giving you the rest of your compensation and just hearing more details. I have sent word and proper compensation to oh my gosh, it's been so long, I can't remember the guy's name. To the contact here, it was
Wayland.
Thank you. To Wayland's family.
Oh, okay. I
so
was gonna be like, yeah, Wayland's like super dead.
yeah, he's hardcore dead. Yeah. That way they'll be taken care of. And as sad as it is, wish that could have gone another way, but I know we're dealing with dangerous folks. But keeping this technology out of the hands of others is important, vastly important. So you've done really good work. Don't let yourselves be. Don't lose sight of that, I guess I'm just trying to say.
Say we'll try, but there are going to be a couple of things we're probably going to need to discuss in person when we get back with your stuff. But the contract will be filled out.
Wonderful. I'll get everything ready for you, and we'll celebrate as well if you're up for it.
All right, sounds good. Sounds like a plan. How's that sound to everyone else since you have a call too?
We'll see you soon, Allie.
Nice. I love this. Awesome. Well, I look forward to it, Bryleth. You keep yourself safe and fit, and we'll see you soon.
Not dead anymore.
Oh. Gosh, does she know about that?
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Yeah, that's the first she's hearing of it.
I'm sorry. It not dead anymore.
We'll talk about it when we get.
I just died. It's fine. I'm okay now, though.
We're good.
It's okay.
All right, an extra booze cart when you get here, and we'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll see you all. I'll update you as soon as I get to Glurblglck.
How do you pronounce it again?
That's right. It's difficult, isn't it? Glurblglck.
Glurblglck.
Right. It's in common. You'd spell it Glurblglck. Glurblglck.
Glurblglck.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
What does it mean?
You know what? They've told me a time or two. Can't remember for the life of me. It was something like, oh, right, of course, that's what it means.
Yeah.
What if that's just what it means, though? Like, what if literally translated, it's just like, that's what it means.
That's what it means.
It
Glurblglck
could be.
equals that's what it means.
Yeah, that's it.
That's so funny.
It's just like, it's like
Awesome.
this huge cloud giant inside joke. Whenever foreigners ask, what does it mean? They're like, that's what it means.
That's what it means.
That's
I
it.
Like,
love
what,
that.
what does it mean? That's what
That's
it
what it means.
Oh, I love
Sorry.
it. That's fantastic. And so she'll, wrap up the call unless you have anything else to chat about.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna tell her about the vampire, so
Oh,
Nice.
no, that's. I
Oops.
mean,
Oh
she.
yeah, should we mention that?
Nah, it's none of her business. And plus, Eden's not on the original contract, so Eden's not getting paid with us.
yeah.
Right. We'll just keep it. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep.
I was just thinking about this. So Eden, can you see yourself in like mirrors and stuff?
Oh no.
Oh, yes. There are some lesser vampires that use that as a parlor trick, but it's not a true fact.
It's
For
not a true
vampires.
fact.
No. True facts.
Fascinating.
We do suffer from forbiddance. We cannot enter someone's home or without their express permission, which is why I needed to ask for your permission before boarding a ship. Once that's been obtained, though, it becomes permanent. So be very careful.
So okay. So if I like, let's say we're outside and I draw a circle in the sand and declare that my circle, can you not enter that unless I give you permission? Or does it have to be like enclosed?
It does
Like a
not
tent?
need to be enclosed, but it does need to be made a home. It needs to be lived in. It's the act of
Okay.
living and breathes life into one's abode and forms that attachment.
So if one's like a worldly traveler and the country is their home, or like an island is their home, could you not enter the island?
We could enter
This
the
just leads
island.
to so many
Yes.
questions.
Nice.
And then I think it's just gonna trail on and get more ridiculous over time.
Perfect.
Clearly annoying everyone involved.
Amazing. Perfect. All right. So you're all, you have to settle in for a 5-week trip back to Atmos Isles. Let's see.
Wait,
I know. Are we meeting?
Atmos?
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Oh no, we're
Glurblglck.
going to.
Yeah.
We're going to
Glurblglck
Gobbledygook first.
Yeah, we're going to.
We're going to
Gobbledygook.
We're going to
Going to.
Nice.
I can't do it. Anyone do the Wookiee thing?
Didn't work.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
Cloud giants are
work.
working.
The rail.
Fail.
Exactly what people come to the stream for, you know.
Going to.
Yes.
That's what we're going back to.
Is that what cloud giant like sounds like as a language?
Yes.
Like,
Very much so. Yeah. A lot of hard
Canonically.
consonants and rolling consonants. Yeah. Oh God. Oh my. What? Beautiful. All right. So you begin the journey. What's that, Bryleth?
I was just saying, but I do have something that Bryleth wants to do on
okay.
her trip. So,
if you have between this session and next, I'll ask everyone, of course, what they want to do with their downtime during this.
Okay.
But if you have anything we can throw in there to role play while we, are here
yeah,
tonight.
she's going to message her patron.
Okay.
And hey, it's me. Should be at Atmos in maybe 3 weeks. So should be able to meet up with you then. hope things are, and then it gets cut off.
Nice. We get a response like an hour after that. Good. Bring the book. Bring your friend. Bring yourself. We'll entertain. That's all. Oh, and bring the dragon. Right, of course.
Wait.
Did you tell him? I think you told him.
No,
about the
she
dragon.
hasn't. She hasn't told him about the
okay,
dragon.
He wouldn't say that, of course.
For that specific purpose. Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm getting the feeling that your patron is not very patronly.
Patron. Don't have book. Bryleth would find.
Mm-hmm.
Who would she find? And she'd just probably find Xia.
Okay.
Hey Xia. Hi.
Hey.
We didn't find the book on Staffney, did we?
No.
I didn't think that we did. We were looking for it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did we ever get any leads on where it was gonna be?
No.
Okay. All right. No, that's a bummer. For you.
Yeah.
For you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just thought I would ask. See you at dinner.
It's just been easier to do these like meditation exercises whenever I just think, oh my God, my sister is going to end the known universe. To just like do this breathing in and breathing out stuff that
Sure.
like, Vic has been telling me about.
Breathing in and breathing out.
Yeah.
Sounds relaxing.
It sounds dumb when you say it out loud.
I feel like I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Breathing in and breathing out.
Well, I mean, you didn't for a little bit there.
Is it something that? Oh, that's right.
That was like really sad, and I try to not think about that.
Is this something that you and Vic do
Vic
like
tells
together?
Me to do the breathing in and yeah, we could do that.
Oh,
yeah.
You and Vic do it. Oh, okay, all right. So is it kind of a couples activity?
I mean,
is it something you have to do with someone else? The breathing in and breathing out?
I feel like I don't know what you're asking, but I do know what you're asking. And the answer is a lot like lever pulling in that.
So you have to do it with someone else.
Well, it depends on the type of lever and the type of pulling.
Is it better breathing in and out when you're with a friend?
I mean, misery loves company. That's the saying.
I've never heard that before.
It's a saying. I have heard it before. Yeah, Cassius one time he said that when we were having a conversation because he was talking with me.
So should I ask someone to breathe in and out with me?
Yeah, I think Liazana would be good because I'm not entirely convinced that Eden breathes. So I don't think Eden would be good for that.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Guardian, also not entirely sure if the smoke is an intake source or an outtake source.
Okay.
Or if it's just like all the flecks like of skin that the Guardian has.
I'll just ask Liazana.
Like super dandruff, but like magic.
Okay. All right.
I feel like that might be problematic.
Sure. Maybe I'll just ask Liazana if she wants to breathe in and out with me.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Have you seen her?
Liazana?
Uh-huh. I think I need to breathe in and out now.
Have you not been breathing in and out this whole time?
No, I have been. I feel a little stressed and I just need to like breathe in and out. And if it's better with someone else, then I should ask someone else to breathe in and
Bryleth.
out with me.
Bryleth, there is no reason to be stressed. You have just been resurrected from the dead. My
Sure.
sister is trying to destroy the known universe.
Yeah.
There's something going on with Synestaire that involves probably demons or something like
Oh, is
that,
there?
which is probably equally world indie. Then
Okay.
you have like Cassius's two brothers who are trying to pull like the empire in two
Yeah.
directions, or something
Yeah.
is collapsing. The world as we know it is probably ending, but you know, like we have today.
Okay. All right. I think I'll go find Liazana to breathe in and out now.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Bye. I'm sure going look for Liazana.
Nice. Okay. Liazana, where can you be found? Perfect setup. See,
Assuming we've been flying for a while and everything's been pretty smooth, she's probably going to be in a room.
Okay. It's been maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks without incident.
Oh yeah, she's probably just in a room.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who
Liazana?
is it?
Hey, it's me. It's me.
Yeah, come on in.
Okay. All right. She'll come inside and close the door. Do you want to breathe in and out with me?
Oh, what? I'm sorry?
Well, I was talking to Xia and she said it's better to breathe in and out with someone else. So rather than doing it by yourself. So she suggested you, but I think it's a very good idea that we should breathe in and out together because like she said, breathe in and breathe out.
Dragon looks at you and Liazana and hops off and leaves the room like, I'm going to give them some privacy.
Okay. She's gonna like take a second to gather her thoughts and say, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut the door. And
I shut it after Carmine left. It's shut.
Oh, okay. And let's sit on the floor.
Okay.
And
okay. All right.
We can like sit and she's gonna like show you kind of sort of sitting cross-legged.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna sit like this.
Yeah.
And just close your eyes and just imagine something very peaceful, and we're gonna do this thing where we're gonna breathe in for 4 seconds and hold it, and breathe out for 4 seconds.
Okay.
And we're just gonna keep doing that together, okay?
Great. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
What do you have envisioned in your mind?
I have envisioned the graveyard back at my house. Well, it was close to my house. It really wasn't. It wasn't like it was on our property, but it was off property. But we weren't sure who owned it. So, but it's the graveyard there. It wasn't a very big one. It's not like the big one that we saw in the other city. It's a smaller one. But it has maybe about 15 graves there. And I used to go there and sit and so that's what I'm imagining. So it's very peaceful, very quiet. Sun is shining. There's green grass, there's trees. I can see my house in the distance. And that's what I'm envisioning.
Okay, good. Can I have your hands, please?
Yeah.
Okay, and she's gonna take your hands and kind of hold them down between the two of us, and say, okay, ready? Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Breathe in. And stay in your peaceful place. Breathe out. And just think of that peaceful place. Breathe in. Breathe out. And she'll lead you through this meditation. She'll just imagine the wind blowing through the trees.
Okay. Right.
Just imagine the silence in the area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she'll probably do this for about maybe about 15 minutes or so.
Okay. Well, as the two of you began in different places, Liazana with a still, softer breath, Bryleth with heavy, heaving breaths, hoarse and ragged. The two of you synchronize as you draw closer and closer to a peaceful meditation.
A peaceful climax?
Look, I wasn't going to say it.
That's where you were
peaceful
going.
Meditation, yes.
Great, what's the
go? So 15 minutes, you both find yourselves in sync and breathing together as one.
How do you feel?
I feel good. I think I need to tell you something.
Sure, of course.
She opened her eyes. So I've kind of been telling my... You can't... Okay, so you have to promise not to tell anyone else this, okay?
I promise. Absolutely.
I've been kind of telling my patron about Xia's book. Because it seems like a very important and rare artifact, and I thought that they'd be very interested in it and fascinated. And at the time, I wanted to fascinate them. Anyways, so I told them about the book and about Xia, and I've been kind of specifically about that, really, not really that much else. I haven't even told him about the dragon because the dragon seems really interesting, and I don't want him to want to take it. But so I kind of told him that the book might be on Simhazy and that we were going there. And he's been telling me this whole time that he wants to see me if we come to Atmos, which we are going. And he kind of, I messaged him just a little bit ago, which is what made me kind of anxious or having trouble breathing, needing to breathe in and out. And he kind of said that he wanted me to bring the book with me and my friend.
Oh, he thinks you have the book.
He thinks didn't tell him that I found the book. But of course I can't reply back to him because that's not how sending stones work. I think so. I have to wait until tomorrow. I do plan to tell him maybe that I don't have the book before we get there.
Are you afraid of what he might say if he knows you don't have the book?
Well, I know that he'll probably be upset, but also I'm worried about him asking me to bring my friend. Xia doesn't know that I've been telling him any of this, so it might be kind of a problem. But I do need to go and see him. Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Right.
What would you do if you were in my situation, Liazana?
Well, I'm not sure because that's kind of hard. I mean, I thought it was supposed to be something pretty secret, but
I know I probably I know that it was kind of you know, I just, that's my main purpose for coming out here, is to find things for him, and it seemed like an important thing, and I didn't know that he would fixate on Xia. I thought he would just fixate on the book, and I thought I can maybe try to get the book for him, because I don't think that it should be destroyed. I think it should be preserved, honestly, but I think that he's taken some information I've given him and gotten a little over fixated on certain things I didn't think he'd fixate on.
Right. Well, that's it's kind of tough for me to say, because I think I would be afraid that Xia might be mad.
I think that she's going to be, yeah.
Because I mean, I think she might know a little bit more than we all do, but we've also like been trying to help her, and then my drama came up, and then I don't know. I think we all have a little bit of a mess on our hands.
Maybe I can go and see him before I take Xia, or not take Xia at all, and just go and see him either by myself or without Xia, and be like, "Hey, our friend left, and I don't have the book," and just accept whatever, however angry he gets. Yep.
But he won't like hurt you, will he?
I don't know. I've only met him a couple of times, and it was very distinguished every time that I met him. And then I went on this journey, and because I was kind of working through my teacher who knew him, and so it was kind of a, and he kind of got me the job working for him. So I've only interacted with him so much through through Sending Stone. Well, he's a furbolg, y'all, in Zoom chat. Let's VonSutcliffe's a furbolg.
I would need to go catch up.
I'm not really sure. He's never, I mean, yelled at me, but he's never really had a reason to, I don't guess. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I'm just gonna wait until we get there, and then just go in and just be like, "Hey, friend left. Maybe take the book with her, or maybe we just didn't find the book wasn't on some hazy. So what? I'll just keep looking, and then, oh, my friend couldn't make it. She has a prior engagement. She was baking something on the ship."
Honestly, I think lying might bring more harm than good.
So what's not lying?
Maybe I would be afraid of you going to see him by yourself, but I also don't think you should bring Xia. But
no, I don't think so either.
We need to figure something out.
There's plenty of time.
Oh yes, yeah. Can we we can hash something out for sure.
Okay. I'm sorry I didn't mean I hope it wasn't. I hope I didn't make you need to breathe in and out again just because I told you that.
No, I'll be fine.
It was very nice. You did a very good job.
Oh, thank you.
You're a very calming presence, Liazana.
Oh, thank you, Bryleth. I'm just glad to have a friend like you.
Bryleth's going to, because I'm picturing them still like sitting on the floor. She'll kind of lean forward and pull Liazana into a hug.
Aw, she's gonna hug you very tightly.
Around that time, Cassius and Liazana, you'll hear Kip in your heads. Just Cassius and Liazana. Mom, sir, need the coal for all hands to their stations. And I need the two of you up here right now.
Got it. Cassius will send out to everybody like all hands on deck. Was it that's what it was, right?
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Perfect.
Like all hands on deck. And then he's gonna like rush out of his room up to where Kip is.
Okay.
And Liazana's gonna kind of pull out the hug, like, I'm so sorry, Bryleth. I gotta go too.
Oh yeah, go.
This is
She'll kind of give her like a squitch on her top of her head.
Awesome.
Thank you. And she'll rush out of the room.
This is Synestaire's sleeping time, so his hair is in like
Oh,
curlers. He's
nice.
got like the night cream on and the pajamas.
Perfect. You get the all hands on deck.
Right when he's like trying to trance, getting ready to go down.
Oh no. Awesome. Well, I think as Cassius and Liazana head up to the upper deck, and anyone else that ends up heading up there, you'll be peering out. Kip is going to be up at her wheel, navigating the ship. So I imagine Cassius and Liazana will head up there, and she's going to nod in a few directions and point ahead of you. And you'll see you're traveling still above the canopy of clouds, so above open sky. It's maybe late afternoon, almost evening time, around 5:36. The sun is off, kind of glaring into your eyes as you're traveling in that direction, and pulling up through the clouds, a mast of a ship, another mast, and one in front. This little ship in the middle is the Tempest. These other three ships are pulling up out of the cloud, one on your left, one on your right, and one cutting across the front. All significantly larger than yours. All United Aviation Federation ships. They have their symbol on the side of the ship. When you don't grasp the scope of these ships, they're about twice. They're relatively between 2 and 2.5 times the size of your ships until they come up and part the clouds. The clouds waft and curl behind these ships as they pull out. The hum of these arcane engines kind of starts filling the air around you as this one is sort of cutting across like this. And I think that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oof.
God damn it.
Yes.
What did you say to your brother?
I didn't say anything to him of importance.
Oh my
He doesn't know that we have the arcane engine.
We are riding dirty, y'all.
Yeah, apparently. Like, look, I don't know. We're really about to find out.
It's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be me.
Nice.
Oh my god, no.
Of course, all I could think of during the whole meditation was breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. I'm like, no, get it out of my head. Oh my goodness. All right. Not much cooking here. Let me just. Nope. Sorry, just checking out Twitch. So we have. I think we're gonna have to try some new folks tonight for raid, which is fine. We do love checking in with new folks. Oh my goodness! So for anyone that's new here, first of all, thank you so much for everyone that raided in. Super duper appreciate it. Love having you here. Chat's been extra fun. Thank you, Dr. Delvin, of course, for all of the gift subs. So kind, so generous, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Tiny TV? That's what I see. Oh, Hein TV, that's awesome. Sorry, I'm a perpetual grade schooler. Hein TV. My apologies. And thank you for the cheer, Absolute Deep, as well. Very kind. Super appreciate it. Happy to have you here. If you like tonight's program, I will bring up our schedule here. We have a lot of programming.
So many.
Yes, all the programming. We have D&D all throughout the week, mostly in this 10 p.m. 20 a.m. Eastern time slot, every single night except for Thursday now. Our new campaign on Wednesday nights, the Penumbra Assembly, kicked off last week. We won't be having a session this week, but we'll pick right back up with our second session next week. Yes, DM by the amazing Steph here. And we got all-star cast. We have Deontay in there, Alec from Tuesday night, Vic, who DMs.
Dan is in it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Dan's hair is in it. That's
Yeah, your hair.
yeah, there's a bunch of
An Ed
amazing
from
people.
Friday.
Ed and Emilio.
Emilio.
Yeah, Emilio.
Oh my gosh.
Emilio's forgettable.
Oh god, that's awesome. No, it's everyone's so wonderful, and it's I love it so much already. It's so fun to play. Yeah. We also have a Saturday evening, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern D&D session as well, Tower Dreams. Every Tuesday, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern, you can catch Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic. They paint minis, do tile work, and the rest is an experience. The topics range. Oh, I don't even know. It's such a huge extreme.
Yeah, so much.
Yes. Often the topics find their way through the gutter before coming back out to another topic. It's
Does
beautiful.
it come out?
I don't know. It never comes out. That's
It just stays in all the time.
Yes.
And it's all
Yes.
stuff.
How is that for the
Um,
LGBTQ related streams to never come out? My God.
Oh no, that sounds like a nightmare. Yeah. Awesome. Every Friday, noon to 3, you can catch Mad Art with Steph. You can vote on different fan art you might want to see from across the different campaigns. You can submit it to Steph. She'll put it into votes, and then the winning vote she'll work on. And also some adorable chibi art for different characters across the campaigns that she's working on. It's so cute. And Madbird plays board games every Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern. Still not back out. We've revised its whole format, and we're looking to have a proper release date for that in the near future. If you're looking to support us, we love Twitch support, but we also like to point folks over to our Patreon. We started it in November, and it's nice because even at the $5 tier, we can give more back to you, and a little more goes to us. So we like to send folks over that way. But again, we love any support at all. Just you being here and chatting with us is amazing support. We love it. Retweeting the tweets, whatever. We just like your company. So thank you for all of it. That being said, we're going to go raid some new folks tonight. We're going to give them a shot here. They seem pretty cool. They're called Channel's Creators Assemble, and it looks like they're playing some tabletop action. So please consider giving them a Call Madbird raid for support and branding. Yeah, if you like what you see, please consider giving us a follow to be alerted when we start our other streams and stuff. And we'll catch y'all soon. Have a wonderful night, everyone. And also, let's just give some props to our players for killing it again.
Oh, thank you, Dan.
Props to our DM
Bravo.
too.
Yeah, thank you. That's very kind. All right, and away we raid. Take care, everyone. Bye. Ooh, missed the